putting the fog lights back in because they really don't weigh anything, and it looks a hell of a lot better with the fog lights back in than it did without. Then we got RK Sport splitter. Just got that in and painted. So we're gonna toss that on. If you guys wanna see what it looks like, got one on the 24. It's literally my favorite splitter. They look so good. And I really like the blue truck, but it's been missing something in the front. So I put the fog lights back in because they look way better with fog lights, and they don't weigh anything. They're like ounces. And then I had to get the RK front splitter. And then I'm gonna show you guys, been working on cleaning up the engine bay a little bit. Voila. So I redid these dump tubes and then left them raw. I want to redo the downpipes, just don't know if we'll have enough time before 2K. Then I repowder coated this pipe because we added the meth injection before FL2K and didn't have time to get that powder coated, so it's been raw since then. And then just small stuff like changed all the T-bolt clamps to black ones. You'd probably never notice if you didn't notice before, but looking back at it, just looks so much cleaner. So yeah, redid the dump tubes and then got the turbos powder coated. Can't really see, but when there's light on them, you can see how much cleaner they are. They got this cool little sparkle to them. Oh, looks so much better like that. So got everything on in here. I gotta zip tie some oil lines out of the way. But the next thing we're gonna do is, if you guys have done these hitch deletes, it's kind of annoying because this piece still clips in up here. I just pulled it out, but the middle has no actual support. So Mike Thomas Fab actually came out with a hitch delete bracket that now has integrated parachute. So I'm gonna put that on today because I need the parachute mount for 2K. And then also there's another piece in here. You don't need it for the 24s, but because it's a one-piece bumper now, see? But on these, it's technically a two-piece bumper. So there's nothing to hold the plastic. So he does include, or I think it's extra, but and the reason why it's extra is because if you're buying for 21, 23, you need it. If you buy it for a 24, you don't need it. But with his hitch delete brackets, there's a trim piece in here that will hold that plastic piece. And then, like I said, this one also is for the parachute mount. So we're gonna get that installed next. Got that rubber in there. I'll take that off some weight. So these are like your standard hitch delete brackets. A lot of people make these now. We sell a lot of different brands of them. They're pretty standard. But now, like I said, you can see 21, 23 is a two-piece. So there's nothing in the center to give the plastic piece support. Whether it bothers you or not, it's up to you. But Mike Thomas Fab does make a nice piece that integrates that and is for sale with his hitch delete brackets as well. But yeah, like I said, that's really the only thing that separates these hitch delete brackets. The rest of them, they're all the same. So we'll get these ones off, get his swapped over. Then, like I said, there's a parachute mount in there as well that's gonna go on there. So simple as that. He uses the hitch delete brackets and then runs a tube through the middle. And that essentially is your parachute mount. So the good thing is obviously it's removable, because like in the trailer, this thing's already towards the back. So we'll probably have to take the actual mount out while it's in the trailer. But let's go ahead and get this installed. Guys, new look for TX2K. Got the RK front splitter, powder coated turbos. Everything looking pretty clean. Got the parachute on there. So it's Thursday, trying to get these cars ready for 2K. Everything was going really good until, of course, last night. So last night, we think Bob's cam and crank sensors went out, one or the other, but might as well swap them both. Oh shit, leaking fluid on Joe's floor. He's gonna be fucking pissed. So Joe, this would happen, this would happen like every 10 minutes. So we kind of knew that once that sensor was getting hot, it was kind of shorting out, or we thought. So Joe's driving around. We're near his house, because last night we tried to drive from my shop to his shop. Don't tell him we spilled trans fluid. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me. And so right now, since we couldn't make it, we had to go get the trailer because it stopped like literally half. The second time it's happened to us. So right now, Joe's driving it up and down the street to see if it fixed it. So we know it gets like within 10 minutes, once it gets warm, not hot, but once it gets warm, those sensors were like shorting out. So I went to the dealership, got new cam and crank sensors because it uses, oh my God, he's gonna kill me. So hopefully that fixes it. If that does, then we just have to do the cross bolts and do some cleanup tuning. Joe has to clean up the tune for Bob's, and then really, we just never been down the track with it. So kind of shooting from the hip on that one. The only good thing is I have a lot of IRS experience with the setups, and then Joe's pretty familiar with the Holly and the Coyote turbo stuff. So hopefully we have somewhere to start with, but we need tonight to go really well. So hopefully the car stays running and the cam and crank were fixed. I guess we'll see. I'll update you guys. I got Nick's running this morning. We had a problem with Nick's when we left the track the other day. It ended up just being a stupid fuse, which I knew it was gonna be something stupid. I gotta do the cross bolts on his, and I still gotta do the cross bolts on my own car. And update you on Barry's in a different video. But these cars, we're looking okay. Well, guys, that's a wrap on the truck and the changes for TX2K. We're sending the truck down. We got a bunch of cars coming with us as well. It's going to be a super awesome time. If you guys are in Dallas, come on out. Texas Motorplex, TX2K25. It's going to be a good time. Check us out, coyotedirect.com. If you need any parts, see you guys on the next one.